In the upcoming episode of Uzakshir, a storm so intense is about to break that it will not only alter the fate of every character, but also leave viewers breathless from the very first moments. And before we begin, I have to ask, how many of you believe Boran should finally leave the series? How many feel that his storyline has reached its natural end and it's time for him to step off the stage? And how many are rooting for Alia and Sion to finally be free, fearless, and together in peace? If you want Boran out of the picture and the Alia-Sion romance to truly begin, hit that subscribe button and show it. Because what's coming is a complete emotional detonation. A storm that no one can stop. In this new chapter, Boran, burning with jealousy, insecurity, and years of bottled up anger, will lose control entirely. The darkness he has been suppressing for so long will erupt at the worst possible moment. In front of everyone, without thinking, without weighing the consequences, he will reveal his true face. This outburst will ignite a fuse that has been waiting to explode for far too long. The scene is raw, chaotic, and almost surreal. And just when Boran exposes himself in the most dangerous way, Demir Baybars locks eyes with him. That single, brief moment changes Boran's fate forever. In that glance, Demir realizes one terrifying truth. The past they thought was buried is actually just beginning. From that second onward, Boran is thrust into irreversible danger. For the Bulgarians who have been tracking him for months, this is the final proof they need. For the Baybars family, it is the resurrection of a threat they believed long gone. Boran becomes trapped between two deadly forces, like prey cornered by predators who won't stop until he is caught. Every second from here on is a ticking time bomb. Many viewers are already discussing whether Boran will die soon or be written out entirely. But when you look closely, it doesn't seem likely that Demir will kill him right away. It's not because Demir wouldn't want to, but because Ikmel would never allow it. Boran is her son, her blood. And she has proven time and time again that she will destroy entire empires to protect her family, even when she disagrees with them. Still, this doesn't mean Boran is safe. Demir might imprison him, beat him, corner him, crush him. But an immediate execution seems unlikely for now. The real danger, the most chilling one, comes from the Bulgarians. They will likely return near the season finale and end Boran's storyline in a brutal, shocking way. If ratings drop, his death could even be pulled forward. Because while series listen to their audience, they never hesitate when it comes to creating shock value. Meanwhile, Alia and Sion are fighting to hold on to each other amidst the chaos. Their bond had been growing stronger with every episode, becoming the single light in a collapsing world. Yet even that light begins to flicker. The happier Boran sees them, the deeper he sinks into darkness. His jealousy grows, his mind clouds, his thoughts turn dangerous. Finally, he snaps completely and announces to everyone that he is alive, reclaiming the name Boran Albera. This revelation hits the story like a meteor. Legally, Alia and Sion's marriage becomes void. Their carefully built peace, their hard-earned stability, collapses instantly. For Sion, the calm he worked so hard to find evaporates in seconds. Boran's presence, his shadow, his threat once again suffocates everything. From this episode forward, the tension between Boran and Sion becomes permanent, open, and irreparable. Every word becomes a warning, every look a challenge, every encounter a spark ready to ignite a fire. Alia, caught in the middle, tries to survive as Boran's obsession worsens. He insists he is still her husband, refuses the divorce, and claims their story isn't over. Alia, exhausted and broken, finally screams the truth she has carried for years, that she doesn't love him, didn't want him before, and wants the marriage to end. But Boran cannot hear it. He won't. His mind no longer operates on logic. It runs on fear, obsession, and panic. The previews even show him entering Alia's room without permission, invading her space, crossing all boundaries. This tells us he is heading toward an even more dangerous state. At any moment, Boran could cross a line that he can never return from. And when he does, Sion will be the first to stand in his way. The trailers show Sion threatening him with barely contained rage. warning him again and again that this will end badly if he continues. At the same time, Kaya and Ipek's storyline collapses completely. Moments before the wedding, Sion reveals the truth and destroys the marriage. Ipek, devastated, leaves the series with her family. Zeren tries to flee the country to escape her guilt, but Demir stops her. Whether he does it out of love, anger, or fear of Kaya's reaction is uncertain. What's clear is that chaos consumes every corner of the mansion. But the most shocking moment comes with the unexpected alliance between Boran and Ikmel. This shift will reshape the entire storyline. Sides will be drawn, truths will surface, and the balance of power will be shattered. Boran will no longer hide. He will wage war against Sion, fight to reclaim Alia, and march deeper into a darkness that could destroy him completely. And eventually, perhaps, sooner than we expect, his own mistakes, impulses, and choices will lead him straight to his tragic end. He may die at the hands of the Bulgarians, fall to his enemies, or even be destroyed by the weight of his own actions. One thing is certain. The show is entering its most intense, dangerous, and dramatic phase. Nothing will ever be the same. No one will escape unharmed. And every episode will be one step closer to the inevitable catastrophe.